Greetings, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Mama Goddess's Space. I am Mama Goddess. Welcome in again. Thank you so much for joining me. This message is for the sign of Gemini. We are checking in for Gemini for mid-December. So if you have Gemini anywhere in your natal chart, especially your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus, this message is for you. You already have a card that popped out for you, which was the Seven of Knives. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And hit that post notification bell button so you will be notified each and every time I upload a new video or go live for your sign. All right, Gemini, let's get into it. You have the Seven of Knives, like I said. When I see this card here, it typically talks about starting over, turning over a new leaf. You're contemplating change. You're contemplating things being renewed for you. But let's dig deeper into this. Okay, you have the Ace of Baskets or the Ace of Cups, the Six of Knives. So you got 6 and 7 of Knives. Okay, so some of you may have had some relationships that you've had to move away from or evolve from or grow from or heal from, Gemini. And it may have hurt. It may have hurt, and this relationship may have, yeah, this relationship, you may have been doing a lot of thinking about this connection, whatever this is for you, whether this is platonic, whether this is, oh, I thought I seen somebody. So I'm at my window and I be watching outside. I'm like always watching pseudo neighborhood watch. Anyway, yeah, you've been contemplating this relationship, whether it's platonic, whether it is romantic, whether this is a work relationship, whether this is family. Take it how it resonates. But this one kind of hurt you pretty bad. Let me see. My phone just be buzzing. All right. This one hurt you pretty bad. And you was like, okay, what happened? I thought everything was cool, but it seemed to be not that at all. But I feel like, too, that this relationship was somewhat of a trauma bond for you, Gemini. And this is why this needed to happen. This is why this disconnection needed to happen, because you all needed to learn how to heal on your own. Okay, with the Ace of Baskets. Ace represents new opportunities, new potential, and growth. And Baskets represents the matters of the heart, feelings, and emotions. You also have the Seven of Baskets at the bottom of the deck and the Nine of Baskets, okay? You can't control how people feel. You can't control how people treat you. You can only do what's best for you, Gemini, okay? Do what's best for you and learn how to heal and grow from that. But the control part comes into play for you, Gemini, with the Seven of Baskets. The control part comes in because you wanted this relationship to be a certain way. You wanted things to flow the way you wanted them to flow. But what needed to happen for you, Gemini, is healing. You need to heal. You need to be healing independent of yourself, okay? You also have this Hierophant card. So again, getting back to the basis of you. What do you want? What do you need? Are you ready to heal? Are you ready to take this next journey? There's some shadow work that needs to be done here with the Pa card here. This is like the moon card in the traditional tarot deck. And this moon card is wanting you to dive a little bit deeper into what it is that you need, okay? Dive a little bit deeper. I know you don't want to do it and know it may hurt. It's like, this is all past stuff that I don't really want to deal with. But like I say to everybody, the only way out is what? Through. All right. The only way out is through. But let's get a little bit deeper for you, Gemini. Let's get a little bit deeper for you, because you also have Aunt Carolyn. Aunt Carolyn is all about it's like the wheel. It's like what comes up must come down, and things have to change. Change happens. Change doesn't feel good, but it is necessary, Gemini. So making sure you do what you need to do to change, to heal, to grow. Okay, and it's going to be okay, because you have this grandchildren card, which is like the star card in the traditional deck. It's going to be okay. It's going to be a little rough, but it's needed. Okay. You need to have this moment of transition and a realization so you can grow and learn how to love yourself. Again, this connection that you had was very much codependent. It was a trauma bond. You all learned how to be connected in this way, but you need to learn how to love you so you can be in a space of love for everybody else. You look for love in other people and other things and other activities, but Gemini, you need to be loving on you. Okay, Gemini, it's time for you to love on yourself. You also have this abundance card. Okay. There is abundance here for you. There is, and I feel like there's more of an abundance of love that is going to be happening for you. I don't really get finances right now from this particular spread. This is more of the abundance of love for yourself, because when you look for love, you look for the love for yourself and other people. You look for the love of yourself and other people. And Gemini, Spirit doesn't want you to have that sort of connection anymore. Spirit wants you to look at yourself and love yourself. When you look in the mirror, pick out certain things that you love about yourself. Not what somebody told you that they loved about you, but what do you love about yourself? Right now, you are in the energy of self-love. You'll see a lot of that self-love come to fruition over the next 3 months, Gemini. Over the next 3 months, Gemini, you're going to be seeing how your heart will begin to heal in this time. Your heart chakra will begin to heal in this time and to balance itself out, because there has not been a lot of self-care for you. You've been doing a lot of love and self-care or not love or self-care, but you've been doing a lot of things for other people. But when was the last time that you've done something for yourself that made you feel good, that made you feel like, you know what? I'm worthy of this. I'm not ashamed or feel guilty about taking care of myself. When was the last time you did something like that for yourself, Gemini? Spirit is really harping on this love thing for you, Gemini. Pardon me. But let's get into this love deck for you, okay? Sweet love. Let's see what Spirit has. What else Spirit wants to say to you concerning love in the next 3 months. This message is coming this message is coming to you for mid-December. So be looking for yourself to be in that energy. Be looking for signs and synchronicities to happen for you during this time to remind you that you are truly loved and you are truly needed and wanted. You need to need you. You need to want you, Gemini. Okay. Yeah. You have this card that says love swings. It says putting aside differences and soar to the next level, divine devotion and ascend. You need to ascend in love. Whatever hurt that you have had over the years, whether this stemming from childhood, whether this is stemming from your adult life and there was some hurt and pain that has happened, Spirit is now ascending you to a new level of healing. So accept the call. All right, Gemini, accept the call. It says right timing for you. It says have faith and wait until you find the right one. Hold on. Self-love soon. Literally says self-love. It's a little backwards to you, but you get it. Literally self-love. If for those of you who are single and you're wondering, okay, where's my person? When is my person going to be here? I'm sick of being lonely. What plays in my jukebox right now is by not Yin Yang Twins. It's the other the duo group. Field Mob. There it is. I'm so sick of being lonely. Yeah, that part. I'm so sick of being lonely. Gemini, love is going to come, but wait on it. Spirit wants you to focus on you, because what happens is you tend to get yourself in relationships, and those relationships only go but so far because you're still holding on from hurt from the past. And so you give this hurt to somebody else, unintentionally. because you're still blaming your past situation with this new situation. And this is why you have a lot of conflict and why relationships don't really last for you, because you need to focus on self. The person that comes into your life needs to add to your life and not fill a void. The new person that comes in needs to add to your life and not fill a void. Okay. And then for those of you similarly, for those of you who are in a relationship, if you're having these conflicts and these arguments all the time, or difficult conversations all the time, and you're already if you're having these conversations all the time, know where that hurt comes from. It's not from the person that you're with, it's from past hurts. It's from the past hurts, whether this hurt happened with family, whether this hurt happened with an ex, whether this hurt happened with a friend. The person that you're with is not the one that's causing it. Okay. They may be adding to it because you're with them and you're with them day in and day out. However, it's not them that's doing it. Okay. So Spirit wants you to reach down a little bit further to get down to the nitty gritty, to the root of the problem. Again, Gemini, the only way out is through. So you're going to have to go through this. You're going to have these experiences in order for you to heal. Don't overthink it. Don't think that, oh my God, this is going to be a big old thing and I'm going to be crying for days. And it's not all of that. Spirit's just wanting you to do some inner work, okay? Do some inner work for your heart healing, all right? And then once you do that, you will find your divine match. It says following your destiny and love that's meant, following your destiny and a love that's meant to be soulmate and twin flame. You'll have that person. Okay. But not until you do that healing. Even for those of you who are in a relationship, you'll have that connection that you want to have, that's genuine and pure and supported and grounded and free. But it will not come until after you start doing the work, Gemini. You have to do the work. You have to do the work to heal. Heal your heart chakra. Allow yourself to heal. It's not going to be as bad as you think it's going to be. It's not going to be as intimidating as you think it's going to be. You're not going to spend hours of a day breaking down, crying. And if you do, okay, feel your feelings. Feel your feelings. It's okay to feel those feelings. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to hurt. It's okay to do all of those things. And you can have time to do that, okay? You just have to want to do it. If you want better for your life, if you want better for your future, Gemini, you're going to take this time to heal, okay? But it has to be done. I do feel like I need to check into your finances really quickly for whatever reason. So let's see. What else does Gemini need to know as far as their finances is concerned? We're going to pull from my money deck here and see what else you need to know, Gemini. What else does Gemini need to know for mid-December as far as their finances is concerned? You got transporter, easy does it, work smart, not hard, settling, and change. All right. You have a card that says change. I'm going to start with this card first. It says there's a change for the better coming your way. Embrace it. Just because you don't see any movement, it doesn't mean nothing is happening. Sometimes to see the change, you must be the change. Okay, as far as your finances is concerned, but I also feel like this has a lot to do with your heart chakra as well, because with that heart chakra being blocked for you, Gemini, your confidence level isn't as great, or maybe not present. So if you don't believe in yourself when it comes to your finances, you're still going to be stuck in that same rut, doing the same thing over and over again, wishing for a different result. But if you start to do that heart healing, if you start to do that self-love, that self-care, really digging deep into those traumas, everything else for you will begin to become clearer. You'll be a lot freer to do what it is that you want to do for real because you have that energy of love, you have that energy of support, you have that energy of, I can do this. But as long as you're holding yourself back from that healing, everything else in your life is going to feel restricted. So make sure you do what you need to do to help you change your life. Okay. You have this card that says work smart and not hard. I'm a firm believer in that. It says, are you making it harder than it has to be? Oh, spirit is in your business. Spirit is in your business. Sometimes the solutions are simple. Perhaps it's time to clean house personally and professionally to start with a clean slate. Stick to basic needs when it comes to spending and put some money aside. I don't really get the sense that you are bad with money per se, but I do feel like you do a lot of therapy shopping. Um, when it comes to your life, when it comes to things that hurt you. So be smarter with your money, Gemini. But are you making this healing process harder than what it has to be? Hmm? Are you making it harder than what it has to be? Because it doesn't have to be this hard. It really doesn't. You have this card that says transporter. It says this card is a good indicator that things will start to move quickly for you. Excuse me. This is a good indicator that things will start moving for you rather quickly. Says a career in transportation, such as travel, driving, or shipping, could appeal to you. Maybe some of you are Uber and Lyft drivers. Maybe some of you are delivery drivers. Maybe some of you do something where you have to travel or be looking for that to happen for you in the near future. Okay. Says you could travel for work, or perhaps you need to take action on a financial matter. Okay. And then you have this card that says settling. Says your soul is telling you you're on the wrong path. Allow yourself time and space to evolve to find your path. You're in a state of avoidance because the action that is needed is too hard. Don't allow yourself to settle into what you think your life is right now. Just because your life is the way it is right now, it's not an indicator of it. This is how it's always going to be for you, Gemini. It's going to be better later, okay? But right now, you have to do the work. When you do the work, you'll see the better. Don't allow yourself to settle in your feelings or settle into what's not working and things of that nature, okay? You can be great right now. You can do the healing right now. But Spirit is really harping on the fact that, Gemini, you need to heal, okay? I believe in you. I know you can do it. And I know you want this. Whether you need to see a therapist or mental health professional to help you through this transition or change, it has to be done. You can do this. I believe in you. All right. That is your message, Gemini. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your spiritual journey. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that post notification bell button so you will be notified each and every time I go live for your sign. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you healing, how you feeling. All right. And if you haven't heard it today, Gemini, know that I love you. You are loved. You are worthy, and you are worth it. Take care, Gemini. Peace.